Splicing 12 string tech line. Alright, we're gonna do 3 fits length for the first loop. The loop will be there. So let me see, make sure I don't catch any hairs. Here we go, make sure it's clean. Alright. Pulling through. Invert the whole line through itself as one, and second one will be approximately, the loop is about this big, so second one will be approximately there. So let's do second splice. Gonna go in here, I'm gonna open it up like this and put my fit right through it. Make sure I don't catch any hairs, make sure it's clean cut. I cut a little hair. What I mean by hairs, when you go through strings, you go straight, clean between 12 strings. There we go. Bury the tip in there as well, quickly. Tip is buried. Through, all the way through, all the way through. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is this. Now we have perfectly 2 holes inverted. So we're gonna take the further one and we're gonna pull, invert the short end, invert it back by pulling the rest of the lines through it. So now that I'm through both of them, I'm gonna take second hole and I'm gonna invert that one back into itself as well. So now you see what's happening? I have that. So what I'm doing is it's inverted, second hole still inverted. I'm gonna pull it back in so it's no longer inverted. Pulling through itself. Sometimes they don't want to go back in because they came from other way around, but a little help of a fit and it gets through. Make sure it's not twisting on itself. You gotta make sure it's untwisted itself so it's perfectly lined up, so there is no twist. So now that I have this kind of figure 8 going on, the far end is my loop. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull all the slugs out. I'm gonna expand my hook to where it's supposed to be, and there's my eye. So that is my eye, and my eye is locked both ways. So my eye is locked both ways. Exhibiting of it, I put an eye on, I pull on one line, it's locked, pull on another line, it's locked. Perfect. So now I'm gonna sew it in one more time and then I'm gonna bury it. So by sewing it in, what I mean is put it in, the fit. Now sewing would be like another maybe 1/4 inch below. So I'm gonna go 1/4 inch below, separate the line, and once again make sure it's not twisted, it's all on the same row. Find the opening, perfect, clean opening, in, sewed it in, literally like sewing. So now it's that much low, now it's this in, now it's this much in, and now I'm gonna just bury it. So I'm gonna go another 1/2 inch below, another opening, find it clean. Once I find it clean, I go in with a fit inside in the hollow space between strings and just push my fit by loosening out the strings, by burying it approximately the whole length of the fit. Got to make sure tip doesn't come out and grab accidentally another string and go in clean. So that's little by little. Yeah, so I'm looking for this end to disappear ultimately. Oh, you see it came out, you don't want that, so go backwards and go in clean. Here we go. Going clean. So you see this end disappear. It's a good time for me to come out. So coming out, pulling all my line out, burying that tip, pulling all my line. So now I'm taking the line off. So now I have about 6 inches little tip. I'm taking sharp knife or clippers, whatever. Pull out one string and taper them down. So one string at a time, about ½ inch step down. 6 inch should make about 12 strings disappear. So first one cutting close out, bye-bye. Second one stepping down about ½ inch, so like so. Here's another one coming out. Here it is. It's out. Cutting it and out. Another one. As you get going, they start becoming looser and looser because there's less and less of them. This one is out, about ½ inch step down. This one, about ½ inch step down. Cut, pulled out, bye-bye. Another ½ inch, bye-bye. You see, as they get going closer to the end, they start coming out nice and easy. Bye-bye. This tapering is just so the line can go through the sheaves once you pull them in to work much easier. They don't come to a sharp end. It's always nice and smooth. Taper all the way till only one string left. Little hairs here. The one hairs, you're gonna cut them all off. And we're finally on the final string, and that's it. So as you see, it's tapered. It goes from thick to just a single line. Oh, look at this double. I missed one. Let me cut that off. And bye-bye. Okay, so now that we're here, I'm gonna pull all the slack back and bury it. You see, the whole line went back in there, and now we have nice and smooth taper on the line and beautiful eye.